I I think that I think that when we think about growth, right? Like the numbers sound wonderful, like the 200,000 children and all of that, but like your stories are so deeply personal around each and every child, and if you're able to lean into the not just the relationships that you have with the schools, but also with to the relationships that these children have with their teachers and coaches, and I just what I'm hearing, I'm a little bit, at a lack of words because I'm just so in awe of this, but I am hearing how you're empowering not just, the children and resuming and, kind of providing more dignity and support for them, but also you're empowering all of these other secondary players in this child's life that then go on and hopefully help another child. I think that the ripple effect, I guess that's the word that I'm looking for, of what you are putting out there is just truly profound.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
I
there's a huge ripple effect,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So then, when you were expanding, as you're growing, both became easier and what became harder?
Um, Gosh, what a loaded question. How much time do you have?
I know,
There's,
right?
so easier. It became easier to find students to enlist in the program because word of mouth travels, right? Social media is the bane and the boon of my existence. It's all the things. And so word of mouth, social media, teachers begin to talk to each other and share with each other, especially teachers. Teachers were huge in that. The average teacher in Texas spends about $750 out of their own pocket to feed kids in their classroom. So, they thought, oh, I'll get some relief. I'll get some help. And that was a great thing.
Yeah.
There's some definitely things that became harder. Anytime you scale something, right? What's that? Spike Lee, more money, more problems. Like there's just, right? There's
For
just,
sure.
funding. When things go to scale, it takes money, and funding is always on the front of our minds. Like we
Absolutely.
have to fund this. Um, my experience has been that really big donors, these big whales, work with really big whale of organizations,
Usually.
right? So for someone like us, who's essentially a small business, um, our job was to partner with mom and pops, small to mid-sized businesses. Anything that COVID taught us, it was to diversify and to be flexible. So we have this kind of monthly membership donation thing, right? That kind of helps fill in the gaps. Um, and so the great thing about that, that's not a bad thing at all, because the beautiful thing about that is those size donors, I have discovered in the heart of that, is that there's easier access. I can call them, I can text them, I can meet them for lunch, I can develop a more of a relationship with them than just, hey, here's our impact report, here's a link where you can donate to next year's budget. That's great. Um, but again, there's humanity in me picking up the phone and calling someone and saying, hey, we have a real need.
Yeah.
We have an issue that we didn't plan for. We have a family that has this situation. And so that's kind of become a blessing,
Interesting. So
walking
you've really
through.
leaned into that relational aspect with that mid-tier donor level
Yeah. Yeah. That's
for
been
that.
huge.